My name is FRANCESFOX, and I'm a trained remote viewer, a specialist in interspecies communication, which means I can communicate with pets, animals, other species, the wall, your shoes that you need to have. You need to ensure that when you take your shoes off, if they're closed shoes, that you allow them to breathe, that you do not put on those shoes again while they're still moist inside. What an unusual recommendation. Not really. I'm not sure that you've noticed that a lot of people are having problems with their feet, their legs, their ankles, their Achilles tendon. A lot of people. And that's because we're getting deeply invaded from the underworld, where apparently it was predicted that there would be a mixing of people on top of planet Earth and people underneath. Who knew to pay attention to that? But the evidence is there, and I can see it. We are getting invaded. I just gave you a piece of news about your shoes. If you have closed toe shoes, let it breathe before you put them back on again. The moisture is something that spirits adore. Any place you see mold, that's spirits. There are entire areas in Miami that are having huge mold issues. Miami Beach, it's not talked about a lot because real estate prices will go down. But what that means is that those areas are deeply invaded. What came first, the chicken or the egg? We're not going to get into that. We're here for your daily healing and for news. I just gave you two pieces of news about your shoes, Miami Beach, real estate. There is news from the other dimensions on every single aspect of your life, on every piece of conversation, on every hair that is out of place. And it's fun to diagnose. It's like being a detective. And because in the other dimensions, once you identify and you take care of it, you will have prevented a huge issue on the physical dimension. So it's very much prevention when you allow yourself to actually see that information in other dimensions that you have the ability to see, but you have been blocked from childhood by society, your parents, your culture, your religion, your friends, and by your own self esteem issues. You don't trust yourself. I strongly suggest that you learn to trust what you feel in your heart or what your stomach is telling you, such as when it gets clenched up, something just doesn't feel right, and you clench your stomach. That is called being clair sensitive. It is a horrible psychic ability, but it's very valid. Claircognizant is when you instantly know things. You just know it. That's it. Somebody says something and you instantly know something. Well, how do you know that? I don't know. I just know it. Claircognizant. It is the most evolved of all of them. It's also, I believe, called intelligence of the heart, which Plato and Socrates heavily promoted, versus intelligence of the head, where you have to go to school and you add things up, etc., where there's no wisdom. Intelligence of the heart comes automatically with wisdom. Clairaudient is you can hear spirits, you can hear things in the other dimensions. Clairvoyant is that you can see. Those are the psychic abilities to the best of my knowledge. And then, of course, you have the cities, SIDDHI, which are the superpowers, which in our followers, the Mantristas, we've developed several of them very easily, including the very cute one of you can visualize this yourself as very tiny, and you can go into your liver and see how it's doing and actually see how it's doing. And you can do a healing while you're inside the liver. You can clean out those little ducts that are getting all clogged up and that make you sick. So continue to stay with us. Allow yourself to listen to what to you might appear crazy, but it's ancient information, which, because of my intense training as a government remote viewer, I can now apply to the part of life that I'm interested in, which is everyday life and your business, your bank account, your kids. It's a lot more fun than the way we do things on the physical dimension. So stick with us and allow your instincts to check to see if I'm exaggerating, I'm lying, I'm trying to set you up for something. Check your instincts, learn to trust them, because soon, very soon, and after the Twitter files, releases, we're going to understand that we honestly can't rely on outside sources as much as we have. We need to rely on our instincts, our judgment, and we need to widen our lens to include things that we've not been allowed to believe in. But let's go to you, because this news from other dimensions includes a healing. And I see right here, it's all black. This is not good because this is your immune system. This means you've been so beaten up that you're depressed. So your immune system is depressed. And that's where there's a flu in your neighborhood and you catch it and the other people don't because your immune system is weakened. So go ahead and take your breath here and breathe into that area it's already releasing. And then just do this mantra and judge it afterwards. We're going to do it 5 times. How do you feel now? And then do the mantra, even though I'm depressed and want to die, I love and accept myself. And I'm pulling stuff out. Oh, pulled out easily. Even though I'm depressed and want to die, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm depressed and want to die, I love and accept myself. That means it really applied to me also. Even though I'm depressed and want to die, I love and accept myself. Didn't you feel your shoulders drop? Like they relaxed? Now, how do you feel compared to before you started the mantra? So to go into denial and say, I don't want to die, there's a little piece of you that's too tired. Yes, 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 it's okay. It's really okay. In the Catholic Church, it's called confessions. It's really about what you're feeling. Emotions are power. They create the astral body, which in Hinduism, they know that astral is forces. It's a force. Gravity is a force. Astral particles are a force. You have a complete astral body, which is your spirit. It is a force, and you're not in control of it because nobody told you all this. I'm telling you now. But you can't take that force and hold it back because then you're just destroying yourself. You go into a process of self-destruction. All autoimmune diseases are astral forces, which means astral particles, held in certain organs, certain places, depending upon the particular issue, and then you go into self-destruct mode and you have an autoimmune disease. If you have an autoimmune disease, please get back to us with testimonies. This is your mantra. Even though I hate myself, I love and accept myself. Even though I hate myself, I love and accept myself. And then get back to us as to how the pain dropped, how your disease is progressing or not progressing, actually getting better. We do these dailies from Monday through Friday. I never know what I'm going to talk about because I never know what I'm going to find in you. And I never know what I'm going to find outside of you that's transferring to you. So please join us. My name is FRANCESFOX, and I hope to be your favorite psychic spy. Thank you for joining us. You know what? I'm going to give you a little bit more of a healing. With this pyramid, the sound is supposed to go through your astral body, which is your spirit. And wherever you can feel the sound, you have a congestion. Take your breath there.